warm welcome to Joburg Today. I'm Riley Sakwe. The city of Joburg, in conjunction with Putco, Rea Vaya and the minibus taxi industry, have joined hands in making public transport both cheaper and easier to use. Let's see how.
A 12-year bus operating company agreement has been signed between the city of Joburg and Rea Vaya, providing services along routes in Thokoza Park to Parktown, as well as to and from Cresta, Flora Center, Yeoville, Pimville, Dobsonville and Mapetla. This is to simplify the use of public transport for both commuters and drivers.
So I think it is a milestone for real black economic empowerment, because this contract, like Phase 1A, is a 12-year contract. It's made up of taxis. We took over 387 taxis off Phase 1B. We took off 5 metro buses and 18 Putco buses. So the empowerment and transformation of public transport will continue in Phase 1C. We will be learning from what happened in Phase 1A, learning and capitalizing on that in Phase 1B, and then taking those learnings to Phase 1C.
The new bus operating company is owned 75% by former taxi operators and 25% by Putco.
These were previous bus drivers and taxi owners. I'm happy we had our last mandating committee yesterday, where we're just signing off. Not an easy road, very difficult. There's been many stoppages in the process, and when you see this kind of transformation, you know that South Africa is on the right track. So we're quite happy about that in the city.
MMC Walters says that the signing reflects another milestone in the journey of the city to give both commuters and public transport operators dignity. I'm Butumela Ratokwena for Joburg Today.
My name is Ray and you're watching Joburg Today.
Join the conversation on our Facebook page, that's joburgtoday.tv. Follow us on Twitter at Joburg Today. And if you're one of those people who are constantly on the move, then pockettv.mobi. That's pocket with an I. From metro buses to Rea Vaya, the city of Johannesburg is filled with artistic elements, and the Rea Vaya stations are no exception, helping us to tell the story of our beautiful city.
Have you ever wondered what the different artworks on every Rea Vaya station meant? Well, I know I definitely have, and maybe you should take a closer look next time and you could learn more about the city of Joburg.
Well, I think the art of the BRT stations is impactful in the sense that it is part of a repetition process, in the sense that the stations themselves are quite iconic, so they're almost like a sculpture in their own right. And then every single one has decoration, shall we say, in the same place. So the difference, however, is that the art changes every time, whereas the station remains the same.
As a project for the Department of Transport, the city of Joburg put out a call for the BRT stations to each tell a story relating to that particular area and its history. One of these is the SABC station in Auckland Park.
There's a beautiful giraffe on it, and it's a whole, and in fact the artist who produced that, it's derived from a lino cut, and we would then make a digital copy of the original lino cut and then apply it to the glass by using stenciling and sandblastings.
One of the aims of these artworks is to express the diversity of the city while traveling on a bus.
You pick these images up along your daily route and you can relate to them personally or not. It's people interpret and think about and see art in different ways.
As commuters experience the change in different parts of Joburg, they also get to experience the artworks responding to the change as it goes from natural, mining and urban landscapes. I'm Butumela Ratokwena for Joburg Today.
My name is Kanja Aitz and you're watching Joburg Today.
One of the great things about living in Joburg is the Gautrain, which will soon be expanding to other parts of the city. Mpho finds out more.
The Gautrain is one of the many public transport used around the city of Johannesburg, and we went to find out more about the development plans and what commuters can expect.
Currently, we're busy with the feasibility studies for the proposed Gauteng rail extensions, and the results of the study is going to be available next year, March. And we also have improved the mobile network in the underground stations of Sandton, Rosebank and Park Station, and the next phase will be to improve the service network. A detailed study of the current transport network was done as part of the province's integrated transport master plan, and as part of that study it was proposed that the current rail network has to be extended, and obviously Gautrain was the big portion of that extension. So the idea was to extend Gautrain into Soweto, into Mamelodi in Pretoria, as well as in the East Rand as well.
Load shedding hasn't affected the Gautrain that much because of the agreement with the different power stations.
Luckily for now, there hasn't been a lot of system disruptions due to load shedding because of the agreement that we have with Eskom. We source energy from 4 stations, and it has been agreed upon with Eskom that if there is load shedding, then those stations cannot be affected by load shedding.
Their biggest challenge is to keep up with their service.
The only challenge is to keep the service at a 99% availability and punctuality, and during the past months it was a bit challenging for the system, where there were a bit of system disruptions, but on any given time the service is running at a 99% availability and 98% punctuality. So the challenge is to keep that.
Mpho Mashego for Joburg Today.
Hi, I'm Tansy Katsia, former Miss South Africa 2007, and you're watching Joburg Today.
And that's it for today's show, but be sure to check out our playlist as well as Business Destination Joburg. That's it from me, Riley. I leave you with Jesse Clegg, Clarity.
Back in ETV. Beyond these walls, further than I see, there's a place they call clarity. A slow road, there's no guiding light, only murmurs of your heart. Hey, yeah, let's go down the rabbit hole. Hey, yeah, take me to the waterfall. Hey, yeah, go down, go down. Between the cracks, under the surface, you will find me there. Clarity, searching through chaos, searching the silence. You can lose yourself.